A330 in 2022.
So now, rolling the Airbus A400M, the Atlas. Incredibly impressive speed rise. Not just new aircraft here, but new engines, also 4 Eurocross International TP400s of some 11,000 sharp horsepower each. Right, first flown on the 11th of December 2009, and the man who was at the controls then is at the controls today, the Airbus chief test pilot for military aircraft, Ed Strongman.
The engine's been throttled back at this stage, and the aircraft is descending for doing a tight 360 cruise. All the time with this wind being blown towards the ground, with the crew taking active steps to offset that. In this minimum radius turn, flying from 400 feet starting up to 1200 feet at the opposite end of the circle.
This is one of the aircraft engaged in the A400M flight test program, which as of June this year had included 2,300 flights amounting to over 6,500 flying hours. Airbus reports that 90% of the aircraft's development and test effort is now done, and already they've been able to reduce the test fleet down from 5 to 3 aircraft. The one that did the maiden flight in 2009 has been retired for preservation, and one of the others put into pliable storage.
Once again, the aircraft climbing to 1,000 feet this time. You see it level off and turn to the right. The engines will throttle back and the flaps will be lowered.
And in part, this slow fly past is a demonstration of the fact that the aircraft can fly slowly enough to refuel helicopters, because that will be one of its roles with some of the A400M's customer nations. They've been taking on production aircraft. The first delivery to the French Air Force was last year. So far, the French have got a couple of these aeroplanes, and the Turkish Air Force their first example too. The French have already been using their A400Ms operationally, not least in Mali. The current plan is for the Royal Air Force to get its first Atlas in September. Germany will follow on in November, and in 2015 a total of 23 of these aeroplanes should be handed over to customer nations.
Once again, not just a capable airshow aircraft. This aircraft can carry up to 117 people, or 17 tons, over 4,000 miles, and it has a mineral load far, far better than the aircraft it replaces.
Its operational loads that an A400M can take would include, for example, a Cougar or Super Puma helicopter of the type we're going to see displayed later, or an NH-90. It can accommodate 2 Lynx, a Apaches or Tigers, 3 M113 armoured vehicles, 3 Land Rovers with trailers, a variety of humanitarian cargoes, and much, much more.
About 3,000 feet, going up initially at about 10,000 feet per minute.
And a very steep bank up to 80 degrees at the top. The fly-by-wire controls on the A400M provide for a very wide flight envelope, up to 120 degrees bottom control, no limits in pitch. Manufacturing of this aeroplane, as with other Airbus products, the major assembly that flows to the final assembly plant in Seville aboard the big A300 Beluga freighters, the outer wing box and flaps being the UK's contribution to the manufacturing effort. And some 30% of the complete structure of the A400M is made up of composites. That's more than any other large military aircraft. Coming up an example of those tactical characteristics we were talking about.
Absolutely. Very slow speed touchdown. Capability of using less than 1,000 feet. But initially when it comes into Royal Active Service, it will go into the strategic airlift role. And those capabilities will be built over the forthcoming years.